Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're back with the indie bundle for Palestinian Aid. We're going to be showcasing 3 more games today. Might be 4 if we have more time. Thanks for joining us. And the first game that we're going to showcase today is called Errant Kingdom. So let's find out a little bit more about that. And we'll get started. Errant Kingdom. So this one's by Lunaris Games. And it was also the official selection at the Indie Mega booth at PAX West 2019. It's available for $20 on itch.io. Those of you who don't know itch.io, it's a fantastic platform that sells indie games, and when you buy it from itch.io, a portion of the price you pay goes directly to the devs, which is amazing. And you can pay more than the stipulated price if you want to show additional support, which is also fantastic to have that option. So let's see here. So it looks like this game is not complete yet. Errant Kingdom was previously released in an episodic format. The final 3 chapters will be released in early summer 2021. And currently we can download the prologue and chapters 1 through 5. That should be more than enough to hold us over for today. Errant Kingdom is a queer, high fantasy visual novel for PC, Mac, and Linux. The kingdom of Novus has been thrown into disarray, and it's up to you to decide if you'll help to bring peace or if you'll stoke the fires of chaos. Enter a high fantasy world steeped in political intrigue where magic touches the land and blood turns the wheels unseen. Dishonor and betrayal, hope and despair. Pick a side and meet your match. Errant Kingdom is a story with darker elements at play. As a denizen of the kingdom of Novus, you're at the heart of watching history unfold before your eyes. Whether you see its rise or fall, however, is up to you. There are those who will help you in your endeavors along the way and might even find themselves enamored with you. Though it is possible to earn their ire should your plans be devious. Only you will influence how the story evolves, and the most important moves to make are yours and yours alone. Errant Kingdom features 3 playable protagonists with no fixed portrait, leaving players free to imagine their characters as they see fit. Each playthrough has the potential to be vastly different, depending on your choices, your actions, and the way you interact with those around you. It is rated M17 for explicit language, violence, and sexual themes. The game is made with Unity Engine. The routes, we won't read that part. Features, let's look at that. No romance route. We want to give those who might not be interested in pursuing a romance the chance to comfortably enjoy the game. You can play the game without having to select any flirt options or enter a relationship while still experiencing the story in full. See, that's fantastic. That's amazing. Hey, bro. Oh, love these emotes. Can't see the badge, but it's okay. I think the badge. Yeah, okay. I'll have another look at that. But the standard badge, like the first badge is just the standard badge. I think the new ones, I've set up the new ones for 2-month, 3-month, and 6-month so far. So if you're regular month, if you're on a 1-month streak or a subscriber, it'll just be that star. Thanks for hopping in, bro. Appreciate it. I know you're hopping around, so thank you for taking the time to say hello. The no romance route. I really, really appreciate that. It's nice that they put thought into making it more accessible for more players, essentially. So if you don't want to romance anybody, you can do that without sacrificing any gameplay quality, which is awesome. Reputation. Depending on your choices and actions throughout the game on our dialogue wheel, your reputation will fluctuate. This system allows players to unlock special dialogue options and experiences that will influence the reactions of those around you, all tailored around the choices you make, just like in your favorite RPGs. Right? It's a cool option, right? Yeah, totally agreed. quests coming in summer 2021. There'll be a quest board, additional mini quests, some weird and wonderful journeys in addition to the main storyline. Okay, so we're probably not going to experience much of the side quests in this playthrough, which is cool. Then there's a codex, unlock character information, lore, and much more in our codex that will appear in the main menu via the quests and extras notice board. The romance. Errant Kingdom has a LGBTQA plus cast of love interests, which each with their own unique backgrounds and intertwining stories. Ooh. If you choose a romance route, you will become exclusive with one or two if polyamorous options are selected of our love interests and will gain access to special scenes. Ooh. Tasty. CGs and conversations. Our story is linear, so once a romance is selected, you will still interact with all our other cast members. Awesome. All 6 love interests are romanceable individually, and our polyamorous relationships are Lucian and Raiden, and Maha and Eric. Rue is asexual, and Livia is demisexual. How bloody interesting. I love the portrait artwork here. This game is so unique. I love it. Yeah, it's fleshing out to look pretty cool, just from the description alone. Hello, hello. I am keeping well, Jasmine T. I hope you are as well. Awesome cast. Yeah, beautiful artwork. I mean, look at these colors. The color schemes are gorgeous, and the details, like the details on the sword here and on the collar here, the tattoo, the fabric here, like it's absolutely gorgeous. Like the way it's shaded, very impressive. The art is very, very, very impressive. I'm excited. I never play visual novels. This might be one of the, but I probably played only a handful before this. So I'm excited for something new as well. Let's get cracking. Display capture seems to be working fine. Let's launch this bad boy. This looks promising. The colors are amazing. Look forward to the story. I run the games as one-time setup procedure needs to be run as administrator. Sure. And Killer V, what's shaking, bro? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate your presence. How are you today? New emojis, yeah. Quests and extras. So this is where our lore would be, huh? Codex. Are we in Royal Knightstone? Lore stories. Okay. Wanted. He's well fit. Have you seen this man? 5'8", scratched out, 6 foot, you cheeky fucks. Brown eyes, white hair, Malcolm is a twat. Call for Malcolm at the East Guard station, do not approach. And then there's Midnight Run. What's that? It's Midnight Run. You gotta go fast to outrun the guard. Use space to jump, direction keys to move, and S2. Oh, looks like an extra mini game. Alright, yeah, let's check it out before the main game. Good, and how's your day? My day has been lovely. Woke up just a few hours ago, had breakfast, made my tea, set up for stream, and here we are. How about yourself? What'd you get up to? Emojis are the true language of Twitch. Cannot argue there. Space to jump, direction keys to move, S to roll under obstacles. See how far you can get before the guard catches you, or you fall to your death and try and beat your top score. Whoa, 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 this is so fast. It moves so fast. I was not expecting this. We'll give it one more try. And now there's two of them. Oh, totally broken. Let's just go to the main game. Or it broke in this run anyway. Hilarious. Settings. Everything looks good here. Text, message speed, auto delay, skip mode. Yeah, read only for now. Dialogue key. So that's good, honorable, cunning, harsh, flirt, polyflirt. Oh, there's a separate poly option for flirt. I love it. That just, oh man, that just made my heart cry a little bit. And an ace flirt also. Oh my god, it's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, devs. That's so nice. So nice. New game. Enter your first name. Bye. Your last name, don't talk. Now choose your pronouns. They, them, he, him, please. Now choose your race. Human, Leothan, Fae, human hybrid. Let's do Fae human hybrid. So we've got the Knight, the Ambassador, and the Nomad. I'm tempted to choose Nomad. But let's look at the info. Knight. You've been sent to Novus from the neighboring kingdom of Vithris as a show of good faith between rulers. Handpicked by your king, your reputation as a knight precedes you, and you've been charged to serve Novus and its inhabitants in the name of glory. The reception to your arrival has been promising, but following an attempt on the lives of Novus's rulers, everything has been thrown into chaos. You've sworn to protect Novus with your life, but are you happy to serve the sometimes bloody hands that rule? The Ambassador. You were a revered noble from the Vithris, chosen by your king to serve as an ambassador to the kingdom of Novus. Previous meetings between the two have made you see eye to eye, and you've established a friendly and tenuous alliance. While newly immersed in the court of Novus, you advocate for the betterment. It's a little too cold. However, though you may serve the realm, you also serve the people. The assassination attempt puts into question both the king and queen's ability to rule and their integrity. It's up to you to decide how to proceed. By the order of a high-ranking associate in your hometown, you find yourself stationed in Novus, a kingdom that has... By order of a high-ranking associate in your hometown. Okay. You find yourself stationed in Novus, a kingdom that has a grudge against its newly appointed rulers. A small rebellion threatens to find its footing. You plant yourself among the normal folk to cause chaos, though it's up to you to decide if you will stoke the fires of rebellion or reduce them to ash. Okay. Yeah, I'm inclined to choose the Nomad. Thank you. Heaven and hell suppose two distinct species of men, the good and the bad. But the greatest part of mankind float betwixt vice and virtue. David Hume. Nomad Squad, that's right. And the country of Errant is the kingdom of Novus, a place steeped in a bloody and tumultuous history in its climb to glory. The king and queen hold peace over their domain, but with questionable means. Military strength is as powerful as ever, and their researchers toil over new ideas to advance the realm, sometimes in ways most would question. Lofty and comfortable, yet at the cost of power comes the hubris of man. Tell me about it. One of Novus's most celebrated knights, Sir Eric Nystrom, has served the crown for many years and is well loved by the people. However, his love and ambition soon stripped him of his rank of knight commander when he disobeyed the crown in favor of his morals. His dishonorable discharge has sent waves of unease rippling across the kingdom, only serving to fuel the people's distrust in their rulers. Like, look at that. Look at that texture. It's so freaking cool. Is that in your hand? Looks like a compass or a little makeup box. Many things lurk in the darkness in Novus, both seen and unseen, but a new shadow appears within the kingdom. It's me! A letter is passed from gloved hand to gloved hand, and the deed is done. A figure bathed in solitude, seeking out their new home in foreign lands, a home not chosen, but assigned. Soon after their arrival, the whispers begin, whispers of dissidence and discord, of a failed attempt on the lives of Novus's king and queen. Though they remain living and breathing, their would-be assassin is still at large, and this is where our story begins. Errant Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. Contains warning to viewers, contains foul language, dark humor. Missed the rest. We're just gonna have to watch and see. Prologue: on the precipice of change. They're fucking late, and I'm at my wit's end. I've been waiting for what feels like forever for this information to come and collect me. I have no idea who they are and what they look like, or if they will or won't try to shank me on sight. But I guess that's just an occupational hazard when you're a shady type like me, right? Holding that thought, I reach down and pat my coat, feeling the familiar solid edge of my dagger at my hip. Just checking. Nova seems like such a simple, sunny place on the surface, but there's something inherently unsettling about the way in which everyone around here moves, talks, thinks. I've hardly been here a week, and I'm finding it more difficult to blend into these. I've hardly been here a week, and I'm finding it more difficult to blend into these. Oh, there's a little bug here. These surroundings than I anticipated. There's a certain staleness in the air, and it leaves a sense of unease settling like a bag of rocks in the pit of my stomach. Or maybe I'm just hungry? Suddenly, I spot a figure running towards me. My hand immediately moves to rest upon the handle of my dagger, my fingers curling around it tightly as I slowly begin to unsheath it from its holster. Very sexy. The figure skids to a stop in front of me, kicking up dust, a hood, and face mask, ensuring all I can see is a pair of wide brown eyes and a shock of snow-white hair. The human, what I assume, raises both hands and shows me their palms, fingerless gloves, granting me the sight of heavily scarred fingertips. This is unquestionably someone like me, someone all too aware of their surroundings. Is this who I'm supposed to be meeting? Those dark eyes flicker down to the dagger I'm clutching, then back to my face. Anyone other than me would have simply assumed they were blinking. The movement was so subtle. Whoa there with that thing. I'm not here to harm you, I'm here to save you. What makes you think I need saving? Just come with me if you want to live. Sure. I'll go with you. Not doing anything else. He wiggles his fingers, bouncing on the balls of his feet like he has so much energy he might burst at any moment. He quickly inclines his head once, twice, jerkily gesturing me to follow him. We don't have all day. Step forward, just testing the water, and he steps closer, practically toe-to-toe with me. Tell me your name. He tucks down the mask that covers his nose and mouth, revealing a lopsided grin and a scar that cuts from the edge of his jaw to the middle of his cheek. stark in contrast to his tawny skin. It's Raiden. I'm with the hand, you know, the snaky one. Raise my brow at him, scanning his form. I don't quite believe someone as overtly jittery as him could be a member of the infamously cold and calculated hand of the serpent. The guild that runs the streets, sewers, everything this side of Errant is. And that's just what I've heard. A guild like that doesn't only have an abundance of nasty little secrets and a handful of the best assassins under their thumb, but they create their own unnecessary chaos to throw people off. He rolls his eyes again, running his free hand over his face. Yeah, I know, I'm a handsome guy, but you don't have to stare all day, just come on. Things are about to get real weird around here. You'll want to trust me. He outstretches his hand with a dramatic flair. I stare at it for a moment, and something inside me tells me to go with him. I hate to trust my gut, lest I end up with a dagger in it, but I curl my fingers around his. I can't help but smile at the stupid grin that crosses his face. You made the right choice. You're smart. You get points. He winks at me. Points for what? Oh, you know. He smiles and I still don't know. Then he's running, so I guess I'm running too. He drags me through the town, expertly weaving in and out of the sparse crowds and swiping an apple from a market stand faster than the vendor can register. He turns his head, still running, and winks at me. Gods help me. Hardly anyone is interested in two cloaked figures darting through Novus's main town square, but then I've come to learn that this is hardly a normal place. Raiden skids to a stop right outside a ratty-looking tavern, the Pauper's Crown. He only releases my hand when I awkwardly worm my fingers to pry myself free from his grip. Take care, Jasmine. Ooh, good luck. You have a fantastic stream too. I'll probably try and catch you if I'm done before you are. Thanks for popping in. He pockets his mask and takes down his hood, his fluffy white hair springing free. He then cocks his head and presses his palm to the weathered wooden door. Just stick with me and act normal. I laugh to myself, wondering if acting normal is within his capabilities. What next? Oh, the Pauper's Crown. Like the candles by the steps. As with most buildings I find myself in, I immediately scan the room for exits and potential dangers. It's harmless enough looking space, sparse but still warm and full of rosy-cheeked patrons who clearly love to day drink. I totally chose the right role for my playthrough. However, something or someone immediately catches my eye. A questionable figure sits at the back of the room, obsidian hair hanging over her shoulder, one side artfully braided, her eyes just as dark. She's watching us like a hawk, and it's not subtle. I narrow my gaze at her for a second before I find my composure and catch Raiden by the wrist, tugging him back against my chest as he tries to wander off. I keep my voice as low as I possibly can and whisper in his ear. There's an assassin over there. His dark brows furrow, but his concern isn't long-lived. He's smiling, and he's laughing. He gently places his hand over mine where I touched him in a reassuring, almost patronizing manner. You've got a good eye, but that particular assassin is your informant. I release him, my shoulders sagging with relief. Fighting in a tavern is really quite shit and I hate it, so it's safe to say I'm glad she's not hostile. Also, she looks relatively hard and I don't fancy facing her at such an early hour if I can help it. I'll get us some drinks and you go say hello. She's one who does bite though. Thanks for the warning, Raiden. He sighs, tapping a weirdly shaped scar on his forearm as he does so. Looks like teeth marks. We've only just met. I'd rather you keep the details of your sex life to yourself. No, please, do tell. He scoffs, crinkling his nose in over-egged disgust. No, what's arsehole? No, not like that. If it was like that, I'd be a much happier and far less bullied man. Plus, I'm not her type. In fact, I think she'd rather impale herself on her own dagger. Go on, off you trot. With that, he waltzes over to the bar, finger-gunning the barkeep who looks thoroughly unimpressed with him and like he's more than used to his antics. I take a deep breath and step towards the booth in which the mysterious woman sits. She stands when she sees me approaching, reaching out to offer me her hand. Oh damn. Look at her hair, that's so fucking cool. Name's Layla. Whatever he told you, ignore him, he's a snake. She tips her head towards Raiden with a look of barely disguised disdain. He waves at her merrily. Layla scoffs and takes her seat, gesturing for me to sit opposite her. I'd have killed him years ago if I thought I'd survive him. She's relaxed now, practically a different person to the one that looked ready to stab me in the heart when I walked in. Really, that guy? There is something sinister about him. It doesn't seem that sinister to me. He seems kind of naughty, but I don't know about sinister. I look at her slack-jawed. That guy? She shrugs, leaning forward to thrum her fingers upon the tabletop. I know, clever little shit, isn't he? Does a beautiful job of making people believe he wouldn't harm a fly, and yet, ooh, looks like I've been had. I lean a little closer. Yet? Layla purses her lips and draws away from me, lounging back in her seat and offering me a sly, stunning smirk. I'm no gossip. Maybe you'll get lucky enough to see it for yourself one day. As much as I'd love to pry, looking at her, I figure she's not the type to give in that easily. And, well, she's my informant, apparently. So there are more pressing matters at hand than whatever this Raiden gets up to in the shadows. I reach into my pocket and pull out the ominous missive that I was handed early this morning by a skittish messenger. It's written on crumpled, bloodied parchment, but the blood doesn't mar the message. A smirk hooks the corner of her mouth when she takes a quick look before returning it to my waiting hand. She doesn't speak for a moment, simply stares at me instead. It's unnerving, and her gaze is one of unbridled, shameless scrutiny. That isn't from your lot. I figured. We're not big on snakes in Vithris. She huffs a laugh. She opens her mouth to speak, but she's interrupted by the rather obnoxious appearance of Raiden. Ale sloshes onto the table as he sets down 3 overfilled tankards and flops into the seat right beside Layla, knocking her with a shoulder entirely on purpose. She shoves at him in the way an annoyed sister might a troublesome little brother, but all Raiden can do, all he always seems to do, is smile. Watch it, brat. I'm still getting your vomit out of my best boots. Don't need you stinking up this outfit too. Her words go right over his head. He finger guns. Are you talking about the, you know? Layla growls under her breath, her jaw clenched. She brushes a stray strand of hair behind her ear and straightens up, perfectly poised once again despite a brief respite in her impressive demeanor. No, but I was before you so rudely interrupted. Bro, she's hot. Completely agreed. Completely agreed. Lots of scars on her body. You see that? She's got like 4 scars on her arms and one above the brow. And yeah, she's hot. Will someone please tell me what the fuck is going on? They exchange a look, one that lingers. Raiden sighs and cradles his tankard, clearly offering Layla the floor. She leans forward, clever eyes checking our surroundings before she speaks in a hushed tone. There was an assassination attempt in the palace last night. Someone tried to off the king and queen at the same time. Reflexively, my brow rises and my gaze flickers to Raiden. He scoffs loudly, taking a swig of his booze and slamming it back on the table, foam frothing messily over the side. How many times do I have to say this? I don't miss. I raise a brow at Layla and she shrugs, admitting defeat. He doesn't miss. Annoyingly, I'd be much richer if he did. Raiden mouths a silent thank you. And you? She shakes her head slowly. I believe her for some reason. Not my kind of job. Not one I would take willingly, anyway. Here. It's far too messy. The kind of job that gets innocent people hurt. Feel like... Oh. Isn't that exactly what an assassin took the job would say? Raiden tugs his bottom lip between his teeth and chews through his smirk, nudging Layla with his elbow and leaning forward to point a finger at me over the table. You're smart. I like you. Layla grabs her tankard and smiles over at the rim before taking a very tentative sip. Consider yourself marked for death. Oi, be nice. Never to you, little snake. I choose to ignore them, far more concerned with the seemingly very fucking important information I've just been given. From what I've learned in my short time in Novus, the kingdom is on the precipice of revolution, hence my sudden, apparently tactful relocation. Now I'm starting to piece it all together. The timing is too perfect. My people must be involved, right? Why send me here otherwise? To say Novus' relations with Vithris are tense would be a massive fucking understatement. I gather you're calm because you're looking forward to the chaos that will inevitably follow. Layla and Raiden both smile, sinister, wicked grins. Such a bold attempt will set off all of the noble families and then some. There'll be hefty contracts coming out of her asses, and we're just going to sit back and bask in the disorder. And coin. You weren't given that letter for nothing. They want you. The guild. Our guild. Are you in? I think I am. I'm in. It's inside some fucking chaos. The hand of the serpent is notorious and terrible, and I'm most definitely in. This must have been part of the plan all along, I suppose. I thought I was just sent here to gather intel, but to have such a golden opportunity laid out before me. I'd be a fool not to grab it and run. I'm in. If I'm truly to infiltrate the kingdom and stick myself where it counts, I guess there's no better place to start. Raiden's dark brows climb to his hairline. Just like that? Well, that was easy peasy. I shrug. Just like that. So, no blood sacrifice? No terrifying initiation rituals? Is that how they do it in Vithris? Kinky. Layla sighs and moves to stand, nudging Raiden out of her way as she slides out of the booth. Not exactly the setting, is it? It's not going to be all sunshine and roses though, so don't get too comfy. She ruffles Raiden's hair and shoves his head away, smirking to herself. Places to go, people to see. Don't get our new shadow killed too fast, little snake. Don't ever call me little snake or I'll stab you right in the eye, got it? I laugh. Understood. So if we're gonna be working together, I guess I'd better know your name? It's Fire. He sticks his elbow on the table and offers me his hand. It almost looks like he means to arm wrestle me. I take it and we shake. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Fire. He lets my name roll off his tongue lazily, like he's tasting it, feeling it out. So, what now? Raiden shrugs and prods at the side of his tankard, his shoulders slumped. The castle will make an announcement sometime today, apparently. They know the word will get out, and they'll want to at least attempt to be ahead of the rumors. How do you know this? He simply scoffs like the answer is the most obvious thing in the world. Please. Anyway, rumors tend to spiral quite beautifully in testy situations like this. The look on his face tells me he may often be responsible for those beautifully spiraling rumors. Not your job to spread them today, though. His eyes widen for a brief moment, and then he laughs in a quick, sharp snort. Wow, you're forward. But no, not today. Come on, bar is empty. I hate sitting all caged in like this. He crosses the room and hoists himself onto one of the vacant stools with an elegance I didn't quite expect, but probably should have. All of his little tics and eccentricities have been staged, and that I'm sure of now. I take a seat beside him and can't quite seem to remove my eyes from his face. I want to ask him about his scars, so cliche but often interesting, about how many people he's killed, but instead I bite my tongue. Then Raiden turns to face me as fast as a whip, but he looks straight past me and over my shoulder. I turn and follow his line of sight. You could hear a pin drop when the door swings open. A figure both tall and wide is silhouetted in its frame, pausing for a moment before broad shoulders slump in defeat as they step inside. Some patrons raise their tankards, others turn away in disgust. Whoever they are, they appear to be somewhat polarizing. Raiden nudges me in the arm with a bony elbow like we've been mates for years, breaking my trance. Sir Eric Nystrom, former sir. The palace will be onto him like flies around shit soon enough. Then Raiden thrusts his arm in the air and waves quite enthusiastically, capturing both the former Sir Eric's attention and his disdain, if the grimace he offers is any indicator. Eric. Rai. He nods at my companion, then at me, his amber gaze lingering for a brief second. He turns and raises 2 fingers at the barwoman. Usual, please, Nemesis. I turn to Raiden and quickly whisper, The barkeep is called Nemesis? He snorts. Yes, but don't ask her why. I feel myself sitting a little straighter when Eric takes a seat upon the stool beside me. Something about his presence is suffocating, but there's also a strange comfort to it. I look at Raiden and try to convey my best "do we want to be sat here if the palace might come to tackle him" look, but the assassin is oblivious. He leans over to me and swipes at Eric, who simply swats him away as if he's done this 1,000 times before. Bold of you to come back here. Eric protectively curls his fingers around the neck of the bottle Nemesis places in front of him. Like I said to you earlier, they can come for me if they wish. I have nothing to hide. He then brings the bottle to his lips and takes a generous swing of the dark liquid, tipping his head back so that his long, burnished gold hair hangs midway down his back. Besides, he slides the bottle past me, right into Raiden's waiting palm, and offers us both a sly smile. Not like I'm doing anything else. Raiden swigs from it and makes a weird face, sticking his tongue out and crinkling his nose, wiping his mouth off on the back of his hand before he offers it to me with a waggle of his brows. Want some? No thanks. I frown at him and raise my palm, politely refusing. I'm quite alright, thank you. Eric reaches across me and swipes it from his clutches, cradling it between his palms lovingly and staring into the golden depths like it might reveal the meaning of life. Something about Eric makes me want to know everything about him. It's just the way he looks, the way he holds himself. It feels like looking in a mirror, in a way. I too am tired and weary, and I wonder what happened to him, because no way does a guy who looks like that have a hard life for nothing. There's a lingering sadness that practically oozes from his every pore, and the premature wrinkles around his eyes tell me his story isn't a simple one. Raiden had said former knight commander, and the way the assassin eyes him is affectionate. You don't just give up a prestigious position like that at such a young age. He leans across me to address Eric and keeps his voice pitched low. I told you this morning you should lay low. They're sending one of the nobles into town to make the announcement. Eric visibly blanches at that, but only momentarily. I gather he's quite the expert at hiding his emotions, and there's something about his stoicism I admire. One of the nobles? Interesting. Though not like the monarchs would grace us with their presence. Raiden leans closer, reaching for him, a gloved hand placed upon Eric's wrist. I see his knuckles bleed wide where he squeezes him tight. Go home. If I don't get the chance to fill you in, Rue will. Rue? Eric pointedly ignores Raiden's gentle advice, watching me in his peripheral instead. He inclines his head towards me, addressing the assassin as he moves his hand and sits straight on his stool. Who's your new friend, anyway? How rude of me. His grin tells me he doesn't care. Eric, this is Fire. This is Eric Nystrom, former knight commander of our dear beloved flourishing kingdom. Eric scoffs, necking another gulp of rum and wiping his mouth with the back of his hand. The pleasure is mine, I'm sure. What horrible sin did you commit to get yourself mixed up with the likes of this one? He jabs his thumb towards Raiden before running his hand through his unruly bronze hair. Raiden sticks his tongue out, earning a look from Eric that's nothing short of fond annoyance. I'm not actually sure. Sounds about right. Snakes are good at striking when you're not looking. We sit in slightly awkward silence for a bit, and I wonder if I should break it and ask one of the million questions that sit heavy upon my tongue. Would it be impolite to ask him why he's no longer a knight? That's not the kind of job you just give up, especially at that level. Plus, I'm counting 4 limbs. So, Eric, what do you do? He doesn't hesitate to respond, still staring at the bottle. His answer is clearly a reflex, rehearsed even. I'm a bounty hunter. Monster hunting, huh? Have you been doing that long? He huffs a quiet laugh, poking at his bottom lip with his tongue before turning to me. His eyes are tired, but burn brightly enough to make me sit a little straighter. I gather he was an impressively terrifying knight commander. I certainly wouldn't fuck with him in a suit of armor. Raiden whistles. The language is like totally perfect. The way the visual novel's unfolding, the language is very appropriate, well thought out. Raiden whistles low through clenched teeth behind me, but I pointedly ignore him. I can practically feel his smug aura. I try to convey that I'm sympathetic to whatever situation he's found himself in, for the purpose of garnering information more than anything else. What happened? He shrugs his broad shoulders, keeping his gaze fixed with my own. There's a slight flush to his ruddy cheeks, and I can't tell if it's from the booze or if it's frustration. There was a mission, one of which I cannot divulge the details lest I fancy my head on a spike, but the second I drew my sword, I knew that I was done for. I lost everything in one fell swoop, and I consider myself lucky that I was shown such mercy. I stare at him, and I daren't ask him if that's it, but I feel it in my bones. There's so much more to his story. I turn to Raiden, who watches us carefully. He's chatty, isn't he? He breaks the tension beautifully. Eric grunts. I need to take a leak. We both watch him head for the restroom in silence, and, as I suspected he would, Raiden slides over and leans in to eagerly divulge information that I suspect isn't his to share. Surprised you haven't heard of him. His discharge sent waves throughout the whole of Errant, never mind Novus. It was really messy, nasty stuff. He leans closer, too close for almost strangers, but I want to hear what he has to say. The rumor is that he disobeyed a direct order from the crown during a pretty important mission. It was a bloody scene. I saw it with my own eyes in the aftermath. Even I've not made that much of a mess before, and I'm not known for my mercy. He shudders. The thing is that such a massacre in the name of the king might have been alright if it was for the good of the kingdom, but many a knight lost their lives too, not just the bad guys. That's his responsibility, or was, I guess. He slams his elbow up on the bar, propping a squished cheek against his palm. You say it's just a rumor, though. He shrugs, then doesn't elaborate, as if he either didn't hear me or is pointedly avoiding responding. Well, something sure as shit happened. When he says he lost everything, he means everything. He'd lived in the palace since he was a kid. He loved his job, was great at it too. It's sickening how honorable he is, really. Everyone loved him, even those who hate the monarchy. People literally called him the noble knight. Lost his family, his home, his title. Can you imagine that? I don't really have any of those things to lose. Raiden smiles, a soft and almost charming one. Same, but imagine if you did have all of that and then it just got yanked away from you and you can't even talk about it because they will literally kill you. The entire kingdom is split over whether they want to kill him or kiss him. No one knows what really happened, but everyone loves a good story. I see his eyes flick to the side and watch him straighten, hearing heavy footsteps approaching as Eric takes his seat once again. So the crown is so desperate to hide something that they disgrace their most beloved knight but refrain from killing him. Surely that would have been the easier option. Do you think they'll question you? Eric groans, rubbing his bearded chin with a rough palm. Maybe. Who fucking knows? Raiden jumps up, drawing more than a few pairs of eyes when he does so, thanks to the very loud scrape of his stool. He clicks his neck, then stretches his arms across the front of his chest. You'd make a shit assassin anyway. You're too tall and wide, and there's absolutely nothing subtle about you, especially at night when you're too sloshed to walk straight. He punctuates the words tall and wide with a flail of his hands just to really get the point across. And you're saying you're subtle? Eric laughs softly, and I feel a weird sense of pride at coaxing such a noise from him. His eyes crinkle at the corners, and I realize just how endearing his presence is when he smiles. Plus, my coin would barely cover the cost of a rusty dagger, let alone a hired blade. Raiden winks at me for what feels like the 15th time today and taps his forefinger against the end of my nose. I'm subtle when it counts. Never judge a book by its cover, Fire. Eric simply shakes his head, still smiling as he wraps his lips around the head of the bottle and takes his longest drag yet, savoring the burn with a delighted exhale. I should be heading out anyways. I don't want to hang around and catch the wrong person's eyes. Finally seeing the value in living, are you? Don't be silly. Raiden wraps his arms around Eric and squeezes him in what looks like the world's most awkward one-sided hug, ruffling his hair as he pulls away. Eric grumbles low and deep, but doesn't move to push him away. He's also doing a bad job at hiding a soft smile, so I gather he doesn't actually loathe Raiden. Raiden then sidles up to me with a little wiggle of his hips and leans in close enough to ensure no one other than Eric can hear his next words. I can get you access to the palace tonight if you fancy an adventure. Eric furrows his brows, and it's safe to say he looks exasperated with Raiden's proposition, but he stays silent. Why would I need to go to the palace? I'm not the one to turn down an adventure. Yeah, what's in it for us if we go? I stare forward, not really wanting to make eye contact with him because I'm sure he'd be waggling those dark eyebrows of his. Exactly, why would I want to do that? I hear him laugh. That's not the way to think if you want to get by in this guild. Do you not trust me? Now I turn to look at him. He most certainly is waggling his eyebrows. For an assassin, he's terribly predictable. I've known you all of 5 minutes. He licks his teeth, cocking his head. Listen, I'm not going to waste my time standing here trying to convince you, but I'm trying to help you here. Help yourself, more like. Raiden plants his palm against Eric's face and pushes him quite forcefully, squishing his cheek, but his eyes are still firmly fixed upon me. Bought out, yeah? I consider it, weighing the pros and cons quickly in my head. On the one hand, having access to the palace, the scene of the almost crime, would be an unprecedented opportunity on my very first day on the job, and I suspect this isn't something so freely offered to many. On the other hand, I'm confident in my skills, but I'm also not too fond of the idea of being run through by the pointy end of a knight's sword. I'll go, but I'm not telling him that yet. I'll think about it. Raiden sighs, but he ultimately appears unbothered. Can't help but wonder if he's trying the old reverse psychology fake out on me. Suit yourself, but if you change your mind, meet me at the bridge on the far side of town at midnight. If you're not there on the dot, I won't wait for you. I hope to see you later. Don't get into any trouble between then and now. Oh, I'll try. When I glance back at Eric, he's gingerly sipping his rum, fiddling with the soggy label on the bottle, and not bothering to look up when he next speaks. Be careful. Always am, sir. I turn to bid him farewell, but he's already gone. He does that. I'd be convinced he's secretly a mage if he wasn't so... Raiden. Shift my stool a little closer to him, seeing an opportunity and taking it as he appears to actually want to talk to me without Raiden looming. One sec. Man, I'm enjoying reading through this. Rhythm is soothing somehow. He's like the human equivalent of a badly received joke, isn't he? That earns a small laugh from the ex-knight, and I find myself once again feeling rather smug about eliciting such a reaction from Mr. Dark and Broody. He is, you're right, but he'll grow on you like a fungus, and he is a good man despite his extracurricular activities. So, the murder? Eric grimaces, nodding. I don't agree with his choice of career, but then I think it wasn't much of a choice at all. They take these kids off the streets at a young age to train them up. It's all he's ever known, killing. Sounds familiar. He furrows his brows hard, an impressive knot forming between them, but he shakes off whatever worries him impressively fast and turns to offer me a forced smile. Though I suppose you are one and the same, you and him, in a way. I opened my mouth to respond, but I think my answer may call for a little caution. Has he read me that quick, or is he simply assuming due to my association with the assassin? I've never killed anyone if that's what you think. I do what it takes to survive. It's none of your business. I do what it takes to survive. I walk through life simply doing what it takes to survive. I was not born into nobility, therefore spilling blood has been necessary at times. I believe in my cause and in my people. I assume you've also done things for your kingdom that you aren't proud of. He frowns a little harder. Indeed, those things are the reason why I find it hard to sleep lately. I tap his bottle with my knuckles. To nightmares, then. Eric huffs a quiet, sad laugh and tips the bottle towards me. To nightmares. Regardless, I begrudgingly have a soft spot for Raiden, I suppose. I seem to attract troublesome creatures like that who take a liking to me despite me offering them nothing but a grunt in return. Keeps me smart though, I guess. Eric kind of sounds like me. Without the nobility. Even chaotic company is company. I smile, suspecting that he offers much more in the way of affection than he lets on. You don't seem totally emotionally unavailable. He scrunches up his nose and tips his head in a way that contemplating my assessment of him. If you say so. Just as I feel I might be on the verge of pulling some kind of meaningful conversation from him, a hooded figure slides into Raiden's still warm seat and draws Eric's attention. Though, he regards this person with a lot more open fondness than either Raiden or myself. A friend, then? What are you doing back here? Thought you would be scurrying about town sniffing out secrets. Musical laughter filters from beneath the mud-colored hood, and I see a flash of a smile, a very sharp, very pointy smile. 2 rows of shark-like fangs peeking from behind rosy pink lips. I register pointed ears, not human, and their eyes are dark in color, brown but wide and somehow bright. I do my scurrying in the dark, dear Eric. It's a bit busy out there for my liking today. The town feathers are all aflutter thanks to some nasty little rumors the birds have been spreading. Their attention is entirely focused on me as they speak, though they're clearly addressing Eric. I feel scrutinized in a way I haven't before, my skin prickling with heat. Eric scoffs and the sound seems to break their interest in me, drawing their heavy gaze and causing it to soften exponentially. You know better than anyone that they're not just rumors, Rue. You probably knew that long before the rest of us. The stranger tucks down their hood. Oh wow, they're cute. Super cute. I love the golden accessory over the ears. Suppose. Fun to pretend the kingdom isn't spiraling into chaos in the shadows though, innit? Anyway, are you two going to introduce me to the mysterious shadow who sits on my spot? This Rue tips their chin toward me before resting it against their palm, smiling softly and easing the discomfort that their earlier staring had set in the pit of my stomach. My skin cools off, but those goosebumps still remain. I reach across Eric's hulking form and enthusiastically offer Rue my hand. It's fire. Their smile grows into a beaming, still unnervingly toothy grin as they grab my hand, squeeze and shake. Lovely. A pleasure indeed. I whisper my name under my breath, just checking it still belongs to me. I've had it stolen once or twice by Faye after all. Oh, I don't fancy going through that again. Rue giggles, their ears wiggling as they watch me. I wouldn't take a friend's name, dear Shadow. Eric grunts a laugh, quirking one of his eyebrows and staring at them accusingly. Tried to take Rydens though, didn't you? Rue rolls their eyes and slumps against him, resting their head upon his shoulder and staring up at him through long eyelashes. No, it wasn't his name to steal, I was just messing. As if Rue can hear the confused cogs creaking in my brain, they sit up straight as fast as a whip and shake their head. Nope, don't ask me, I cannot tell you. Only the demon and I know the snake's name. Such a precious thing, and an assassin's real name, if they even know it themselves. I open my mouth to speak, but find my brain well and truly scrambled. Am I shocked Raiden keeps such secrets? No. Also, demon? There are demons here? A demon that Raiden is friendly enough to divulge what surely must be a rather important secret? Fuck me sideways. Maybe I will like it here after all. Eric clears his throat and snaps me from my internal crisis, fisting his now empty bottle and offering it to Nemesis. She swipes it from him with a wink and chucks it under the bar. I'll be off then. Rue watches, unaffected as he stands and groans with the effort. Something clicks loudly, and I gather it's his neck by the way he clutches it and twists his head. Another impressive click rings out, and he finally relaxes his posture, rounding his shoulders and groaning loudly. Swinging a big sword will do that to a man. It'll do it to anyone my age. Rue snorts, joining him in standing and tugging their hood back up. You're a baby still. Just a little tiny baby in the grand scheme of this world. A light frustrated flush creeps into my ruddy cheeks, freckles suddenly stark and plenty against his sun-kissed skin. Do not call me a baby. We've spoken about this, have we not? Rue simply grins. Eric turns and begins to head off for the door, once again drawing the attention of nearly every eye in the room. Rue bounds behind him, tapping their palms against his back. Just playing, big guy. Would never ever want to wound your impressive masculinity. Then, when at the door, Rue pauses, taking hold of Eric's shirt and stopping him from escaping as they turn to look at me. You coming or not, Shadow? Well, I guess I better watch this speech, hadn't I? I jump up and I follow the bounty hunter and the Fae into the light. Yeah, let's get out of this tavern. The music's pretty pleasant. Not bad at all. Not too shabby at all. One thing about Novus I haven't quite formed a fully fledged opinion on just yet is the weather. It's muggy, too warm and too bright, and a nomad like myself who is accustomed to wearing layers that do their best to disguise isn't all that fond of the heat. Though with sunshine often comes beauty, and despite the dark and dangerous nature of Novus, it is a beautiful place. Everything is warm in color, welcoming, and everyone wears rich, earthy colors that make you feel like you're home. As I follow the two figures ahead of me towards the growing crowd of people who gathers around a hastily built fall stage in the middle of the town square, in the distance I spot an approaching envoy. I see sunlight bouncing off the obsidian armor of the Novan knights that surround the nobility, and I can't help but wonder, will the king and queen be with them? Eric towers above most of the crowd, and with a clear view he stares straight ahead, his expression unreadable. No, they wouldn't expose themselves so soon after, you know. Rue stands shoulder to shoulder with me, their hood up and covering their ears. As common as Fae are in Orentis, I gathered they'd rather not have any extra attention right now. They'll be hiding away in their gilded rooms, under the lock and sword, I guarantee you that. Eric grumbles under his breath, but I don't quite catch what he says. He turns to face us and doesn't even appear to consider hesitating to bid us farewell. Then he's pushing those that stand beside us aside and striding off to escape the crowd. You're leaving? He pauses, but I can tell he's pissed off about it. The way he's holding himself, shoulders tense, fists clenched, is screaming, "Get me out of here." Yes, I'm leaving. Rue shifts awkwardly beside me. Don't you want to hear the speech? He sighs and runs a hand through his matted hair, fingers getting stuck in a knot that he duly ignores. I think it's best that I'm as far away from the palace lot as possible, given my situation. Besides, he looks at Rue and smiles sadly, his specialty, apparently. It's almost looks like an apology that he's exceedingly good at tugging at the heartstrings with that strangely kind face of his. His tired gaze then falls back to me. Imagine feeling sick to your stomach at the thought of seeing someone you used to wake up beside. Not only that, but the person I love like a daughter hates me so much that I'm pretty sure she'd run me through with her sword if she got the chance. It's about 5 minutes away from being too close for comfort. Oh, that is sad. That's why I can't watch. I can't take the heartache. Not today. Enjoy the speech. Then he turns on his heel and he leaves with a dismissive wave. We both watch him disappear in the crowd, the people parting for him even where he goes against the natural flow, and my companion nudges me with a pointy elbow. She's not even coming. Rue says it so quietly that I assume they didn't intend for him to hear it, maybe thinking it's best not to try and persuade him, otherwise to leave him basking in his misery. I can't place why, but I suppose he'd be too much of an attention draw to stand beside anyway. Who exactly is she? Lady Maha. Ah, that'll be the Archmage Raiden was talking about then, but the other woman he mentioned. And the other one? Oh, I'm sure you'll meet her. Dark Knight can't miss a glare like that. Come on, we better get a good view or we won't hear a thing. These palace types tend to be all polite and quiet. They seem unconcerned with the swift disappearance of the former knight, their hands firmly shoved in their pockets as they push forward into the densely packed crowd. Is he? Rue stops, turning to face me with a sharp grin. Eric will be fine. He's a big boy if you hadn't noticed. Come on. Despite the daggers on display in their mouth, their implacable ease calms me. They spin with flair, their cloaks swaying with the motion, and I eagerly follow them. The crowd is exceedingly loud and clearly quite excited for this little announcement, and I wonder how they'll be acting if they knew what it was for. Though from what I can gather, half or more of the population would be happy to see the monarchs bleeding. Rue stops dead in their tracks before me, holding up their hands as a signal for me to pause too. Their fingers wiggle as if they're waving, and then they quickly yank down their hood, their pointed ears and mess of orange curls springing free, no longer cause for them to be discreet, apparently. I swear these humans need to get some hobbies. Imagine being this excited over a boring old speech by some boring old ambassador. People love to feel involved. It's just human nature. Rue scoffs. Like I said, humans need hobbies. Rue manages to drag us near the front, much to the behest of most of the people we push in front of, and we settle in our spots as a gaggle of couriers take their seats. It's my first real look at any nobility or palace dwellers since I arrived, and I idly deduce that they're just the same as the ones at home, stuffy, well-fed, poorly dressed. Apart from one impossibly attractive dark-haired one who looks like they'd rather be anywhere else, but I try not to stare too long. I begin hearing a few whispers of disappointment. The Novians perturbed that their beloved lord and lady aren't here when all this fuss has been made. I suppose they know little of what's about to be announced aside from the rumors. Rue nudges me again, not so subtly, pointing in the direction of a particularly surly-looking knight who wears a cape the color of blood. That one is the new knight commander, Lady Livia Vassil. She was Eric's young'un. They call her many names, most of them tinged with death. He actually does have a daughter. Rue shakes their head. No, not by blood anyway. He near enough raised her though. Then, before we're blessed with the presence of one of my country folk, a man climbs onto the stage with great difficulty, sweating before even standing straight. He's introduced as Lord Edlin. Lord Edlin. Oh, great is the power of our gods, felt in the strength of our Lord and Lady. Oh, how wondrous is the... Zone out and talk to Rue. Listen to him. I'll zone out and talk to Rue. The split second he starts spouting his nonsense, I zone out and turn to my companion. I try to get their attention with a gentle nudge of my shoulder against theirs, and they turn to face me quickly, grinning that violent grin that seems so misplaced on such a cute face. Bored already? Because same. They roll their eyes hard, and I speak in a hushed tone after the gentleman standing beside us throws a rather impressive glare Rue's way. This isn't exactly what I expected. In Vithris, things are a lot less fluffy when it comes to such serious matters. This pageantry is odd. Novians are notoriously good at sweeping things under their very heavy rugs and pretending things are swell. Many sinister goings-ons happen around here, but you'd never suspect a thing if you listen to these numpties. Never heard that word before. They jab their thumb towards the palace. Unfair is what it is. They think the people to be fools, and they just want an easy life. Or, as easy as they can in such a world. Novians are as bright as the sun that shines upon them. I think about what they say carefully. If the palace is so eager to treat their constituents like imbeciles, then I can see why there have been whispers of unrest brewing, and now an assassination attempt. I suppose my placement here really was perfect timing. Unrest is what I do best. When he's finished, Lord Edlin bows clumsily, stumbling off the stage after introducing new ambassador from Vithris, who they've delegated the task of delivering an all-important speech. Poor fucker. They really want to show how chummy and friendly we are with your country. As much as I'm currently indifferent to the crown, I do have little hope inside me that this ambassador doesn't fumble their words or straight up pass out. Us Vithrians are better than that. Frightening as last night's events were, it's only natural that great leaders like His and Her Majesties of this fair kingdom have the most formidable of enemies. It's also critical that in these times of such adversity we keep our senses keen, our bridges strong, and our friends close. Of this our two kingdoms, Vithris and Orentis, are of one mind. Long have we been one another's benefactors, and longer still have we been friends. Ortisian wealth is the joy of Vithris, and Vithrian grains gladly flow to fill your coffers. So has it always been, and so it will always be. I have no doubt some of you attend with suspicions and unease in your hearts. Hear now my word and the promise of Vithris within. Hey Cam, what's shaking? Good to see you, it's been a while. How are you today? We're doing the indie games from the Palestinian Aid bundle, and currently we're on a visual novel with lots of queer content. How are you? I am doing well, thank you. I love these indie bundle streams. I get to showcase such a diverse group of games weekly. I really dig it. How's practice going? After that, the ambassador gracefully takes their leave. The crowd is quiet, so quiet you could very well hear a pin drop, and I take that as a bad sign. Yep, so far so fun. The characters have, for dialogue, they have polyromantic options, they have ace romantic options, and which I find very exciting. Some look confused, others angry, but most complacent, like they're not quite sure what they just witnessed. In fairness, it was an odd move by the monarchy, but I guess having a dagger pointed at your throat does leave you feeling a little out of sorts in my experience. Going well, been slacking recently, but definitely plan on picking up my practice schedule back up. Right on. Breaks are important too, you know. We sometimes we don't realize we need them, and then when we can't work, we think we're lazy, or slacking, but at least with me anyway. I guess I'm just disappointed in the lack of heckling. Rue turns and slips their arm into mine, tipping their head in the direction Eric had previously disappeared in and tugging up their hood. Come, there will be no revolution today. Come, there will be no revolution today. I let them guide me through the slowly dispersing crowd, that annoying lord back on stage, and rambling once again. I'm glad Rue didn't deem it important to hang around and listen. When free and back in the open air, Rue releases me and rocks back and forth on the balls of their feet, their mouth twisting to the side in what looks like contemplation. I should head off. I got folk to fill in back in the woods. You know, the pointy-eared types. They wink and wiggle said pointy ears. They are all-knowing beings. Do you really have to fill them in? Rue laughs, a musical noise punctuated with an elegant snort. Most of us don't give two shits about this kind of crap, so we tune it out. Sometimes using words instead of thoughts is a way to pass the time. It's not like we'd be wasting it. I nod my understanding, that something catches my eye. Rue's too, by the way their expression softens into something fond and almost stoic. Yeah, true, been feeling stagnant. Oh, I'm sorry about the... It's not a pleasant feeling. Stagnation. Are you doing okay, health-wise? Mental, physical, health-wise? Eric leans against a tree about 70 feet away. His arms fold across his broad chest, golden hair flowing like the wind it blows just for fun. He looks pathetic, really, for such a formidable figure. Rue sighs heavily, resting their head upon my arm. Rue's cute, man. They squeeze gently, their eyes soft. I feel warmth radiating from them, and something inside me tells me I've found a friend in this fae. Good to have another fae around. Don't be a stranger now, will you? And be nice to my little snake. But watch out for his fangs. He might look soft, but he's twice as likely to strike as the others. I'll try. They wink, tugging on the edges of their hood to make sure it stays in place. Then they're wandering off towards the brooding X-Knight. I watch them from where I stand, Rue sliding their arm through his just as they had to me moments ago, but with a little more tenderness. They whisper something to him, and his mouth quirks into a charming little smirk. Rue seems to have a knack for coaxing softness from people who are otherwise hard to crack. I decide to leave them be, weary from a long morning with a horribly early start where I waited for Layla for far too long. So I drag myself back to my humble abode and I wait for night to fall. NinaMeep did give me a gift. They gave me Baba Is You. I love her streams too. She's such a fantastic streamer and just such a nice, warm person. I absolutely dig their channel. Okay, it feels like this is a... Oh, nightfall. So we've been playing this for an hour and 20 minutes. This feels like a good place to stop the showcase for this game for today. And we'll move on to the next game. So, I enjoyed that. The writing is easy. And... I usually get tired from like reading stuff out loud for that long, particularly for games. But that was easy, and the art is absolutely beautiful. The music is well done. The characters have depth that they're not showing yet, and it can be felt, which I really appreciate. Good stuff. Yeah, awesome person. That Meep. Yeah, good stuff. So for those of you who like visual novels, this is a really lovely one. Again, it's called Errant Kingdom. Romance options, ace romance options, poly romance options, lots of queer content. Highly recommended if visual novels and fantasy are your jam. This looks like a great entry into the genre. Made by Lunaris Games. I'll post the where you can buy this on I'll post the itch.io link in the chat for any of you who want to go check it out on the platform. Gonna be lurking. Thank you so much, Cam. Oh, that is late for you. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi, and thank you for the lurk as well. Really appreciate it. Good to see you. So, next game that we're moving on to um, is called Strainge. And this one is a... Where is that here? Sorry. And this one is... last week we played an indie game called To Duelist. And I believe it's the same makers. It's Rocket Raw, who also did Strainge. And this one is only takes a few minutes to finish, so we'll probably finish this on stream right now. And this came out of Game Jam actually. It came out of the Game Jam 2021, and the themes they were working with was loops and fourth wall. So we'll see how they integrated that into this creation. The original idea, assets, and music by Rocket Raw, Naburo, and Zernimax. Available on itch.io. And the description. We are about to reach our destination. It's been a long and tiring day. We can't wait to get home and finish with it. But something so simple can get unexpectedly complicated. Solve the mystery surrounding this train on one of the strangest public transport trips you've ever experienced. Don't forget to buy a ticket. The train is leaving in a couple of minutes. Controls: interact, dialogue, movement. Choose between dialogue options. Yeah, okay, looks simple enough. Wait, let me just change that on my Strainge. Just change that on my stream info. Sorry, I haven't got your streams, man. Oh, please don't ever apologize for that. You're welcome to come in and out as often or as less frequently as you please. That goes for everyone. Don't mention it. Please don't mention it. Okay. Let's launch. Made with Unity. Dead Pixel. Good to see you guys again. Press E to buy one ticket. Press L to change your language. Okay. It's 2 languages currently. I did buy a ticket. Here we go. Next station, Waterloo Square. Whew, I'm so tired. Spacebar skips dialogue. Just one more stop to finally end this long, boring day. This trip seems to never end. Now I'm cold again. This temperature fluctuation is to contend with. Look at you comfortably playing video games. And then not. And then look at me. I haven't stopped in all day. I envy you a little right now. I'm going for a walk around here until we get to the station. Murray Life Assurances. We use your time as money. Train map. Oh, the animation's lovely. Very cool. Very clean, interesting, clear-cut art. Made in a very, I imagine I've never been to a game jam, but I imagine they go very fast. So this looks like an impressive design and build done within a short time. A nice build. Wow, it seems like it's my lucky day. Oh, I found a coin. Okay. I'd love to have a nice conversation with a stranger in a train. It would be so bohemian. Do you know Van Gogh? The YouTuber? I can see you are not into art. Somebody like you wouldn't appreciate his colorful and expressionist pictorial work. Okay. Let me enjoy the rest of the journey. Yeah, okay. Sorry to disappoint you. What are you selling? Chocolates and tissues. Chocolates and tissues. Hey, bro, do you want anything? 2 cents for chocolate, 4 cents for tissues. Nah, never mind. Okay, bro, no problem. I don't have the money yet, bro. Oh, he doesn't look like he's doing very good. I love his tie and his socks. Ducks on his tie. Sniff, sniff. Life sucks. Oh, man. I feel you. Life does suck sometimes. Hope you feel better. What's this? Seems we need some kind of tool to open it. We do not have any tools on us yet. Wait a moment. You've heard that before, haven't you? I've already taken this coin. You saw me do it, right? Something strange is happening in this train. Oh, it's looping. Hence the loop theme from the game jam. So if I just keep looping over, I should be able to get 4 coins. Yeah, so the conversation is looping again. Instead of saying YouTuber, the famous expressionist painter, Beach Boys guitars. Okay, so I can... Oh, I see you know what you are talking about. What's your favorite painting? The first one? Well, you're kidding me. If you really appreciated Van Gogh, you wouldn't have forgotten his fantastic self-portrait of a starry sunflower. Take note of this, I probably won't remember it. Alright, so let's loop again, I guess. Have your prices changed? I could get some chocolate. Sure, let's get some. Have a sweet day. You too, buddy. Life sucks. Oh, I need to give him a tissue. Shouldn't have spent it on that chocolate. Oh well. Seems we need some kind of tool. Okay, let's go get that tissue. Is this day going to be endless? I hope your day is going better than mine. It looks like it is. I mean, I would say it is. I have to confess it. This part isn't so bad. The self-portrait of starry sunflower. Wow, it seems like you could read my mind. You might think this sounds crazy, but I feel like we've met before. I found this earlier, but I want you to keep it. I'm sure you'll know how to appreciate its beauty. What did she give me? I can't tell. Let's go get some tissues. So that's not a tool, whatever it is she gave. Do you sometimes feel like that you have no control over your life? Sorry, I'm complaining a lot today. It's okay, buddy. We all have those days. Seems like I could become a millionaire if I stayed in this boring loop forever. It seems so. It's pretty interesting. I don't want to go through that conversation again. Okay, so we're basically done talking to her because we got that item. And again. We just need 2 more. I wonder if it loops if we go the other way. That Lupa-Cola. Warp Donalds. I'm looping it. And Wells Ravels? I can't tell. Travels. Wells Travels. Wells Travels. Lupicola. Ah, we got 4. We can buy that tissue now. Thanks a lot, buddy. Alright, sad man. Let's give you something to wipe your nose with. Thank you so much for the tissue, man. It's the first time in this horrible day that someone is nice with me. Aw. It was nothing. It's everything, okay? Is everything okay? I don't know where to begin. My girlfriend left me. I don't have enough money for the rent. I threw my briefcase with all my work stuff in the first paper bin I've seen. But you know what? I'm not going back to that shitty job. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. Sometimes we only need someone to listen to us. Happy to help. Take care. Aw, poor guy. I don't want to bother him. He's already had enough problems. Yeah, okay. Some kind of tool to open this. Okay. Let's look for... Oh, he said he threw his briefcase out into the paper bin, so maybe we can search for the paper... Ah, exactly. There's a combination lock. That guy didn't say anything about this, right? Damn, I have no idea how to open it. Can't think of any answer. Wait a moment. You don't have anything out there? I don't know. Go look in the place where you found this game. Maybe on the webpage or the folder of this game. What? Okay. More information. Can't find the code. You need to download the game zip to find it. Well, frick. Can't. My PC says it's unkept. Download the game to solve the puzzle. There's a way to solve it on both browser and downloadable version. So let's go to the browser. Strange game. Yeah, it just takes me to the itch.io page anyway. I mean, 2021 seems to be there. Too bad, I'm stupid. Time to spend an hour figuring this out. No direct hints, by the way. I figured it out. It's pretty sick puzzle. Felt so smart when I figured it out. Okay, well... Okay, I mean, why not download it? Why not download the zip? You can download now and get access to the following files. We want the Windows one, obviously. Just take me to the downloads for now, please. Hello? I've already... Just take me to the downloads. Click download now. Well, I do have access. Okay, and I'm really not sure what to do here. Well, if I can't download the zip, then I'm guessing I can't solve this. Or the game folder. Okay, let's go to right. There must be a game folder here. Where do I have my itch.io? Settings. Downloads. Preferences. Manage install locations. User app data roaming itch apps. See users, user app data. Roaming itch apps. Strainge windows. Top secret folder. Let's look at these pings here. This reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. 7458. There we go. Found it. 7458. Here we go. 7. Haven't done one of these in a while. Metagaming solutions. Screwdriver. Super. Now we can open up this bad boy here. There's a button missing. Wait a moment. Time loop? That explains a lot of things. There's a time loop switch. That's the time loop switch that she had. So that makes sense, I guess. Okay then, that's it. Time to go back to my life. Or not. You know, the more I walk through this train with you, the more I realize that I didn't want to go back to my routine. I was thinking that maybe everything would be better out there, in your world. And it's decided. Let's go. Oh, we're letting him out into our world. I'm sure I'll have more freedom and life wouldn't be so repetitive out there. I hope you find what you're looking for, buddy. Right? Nice one, Rocket Raw. I think I enjoyed this more than To-Do list that we did last week. Julia Cajigal, Raul Arenas, Ernesto Jimenez. Thanks, guys. Lovely, lovely game jam. Delightful. Nice job. I appreciated that. Okay. So we are let me give you the link to purchase if you guys are interested. I'll put it in the chat box. Another one by Rocket Raw from this same indie bundle. Go check them out. And now we are going to move on to a game I'm quite excited about, actually, because I've heard wonderful things about this title. And this was a gift from my friend and awesome broadcaster, NinaMeep, whom, if you guys don't know them or subscribe to them yet, go ahead and do so. They have a fantastic channel. Mostly do a lot of survival / horror games. And they're great. They're just great. And we're moving to Baba Is You. Baba Is You. Okay. Let's go. Oh, let's read the features. Baba Is You is an award-winning puzzle game where you can change the rules by which you play. In every level, the rules themselves are present as blocks you can interact with. By manipulating them, you can change how the level works and cause surprising, unexpected interactions. With some simple block pushing, you can turn yourself into a rock, turn patches of grass into dangerously hot obstacles, and even change the goal you need to reach to something entirely different. Sounds very unique. This one's by Hempuli. Of course, also available on itch.io, as are all these games in the bundle. More info. Oh, okay. Let's get to it then. Also from a game jam. 10% of the developer's personal income goes to the effective charity givingwhatwecan.org. Oh, lovely. Well, there you go. Another reason to go and support him. Supported by MP2 Games. Baba. Wall. Rock. Flag. Baba is wall is stop, rock is push, flag is win. Baba is you. Oh, I can use my controller for this. Sweet. Oh, fantastic. I always prefer the controller. Baba is you. Okay, so Baba is me. Rock is push, which means I can push rock. Wall is stop. And flag is win. Okay. Alright. Where do I go? Level 1, where do I go? Oh, okay. See, everything here is what we want it to be. Always toggle full screen, enable, disable. Looks good. What just happened? Wall is stop, Baba is you. Oh. Oh, so wall is no longer stop, so I can... Cool. But flag has to be win. So if Baba is no longer me, I can't do anything. Let's undo that. Okay. Okay, this can make for some really interesting gameplay. I'm excited to see what this has in store for me. Now, what is this? Flag is stop. Wall is you. Baba is win. Done. Okay. I get the idea. Out of reach. Water is sink. So this kills me? Do. Okay. Rock is push. Flag is win. Baba. Baba is you. Wall is stop. So I can't change the wall or Baba rules. So the walls are what they are. And I can't get to water is sink either. So. Okay. Rock destroys water. Now we make rock win. Number 4, still out of reach. Is push. Baba is you, flag is win. Skull is defeat. Okay. Oops. I defeat. Okay. Oh, I can push more than one. Cool. I think I get it. Nice. Cool. The number 39 confusion. How's it going, number 39? Thanks for popping into the channel. Good to have you. This is so cool. Level 5 volcano. All right. Wall is stop. Lava is hot. What does that mean? Does that mean it kills me? Baba is you. Done. We're stuck. Okay. Cool. Rock is push. We're okay with that. Flag is win is on the other side. What happens if I... Game is amazing. Have you played it before? Yeah, okay, so lava kills me. Baba is melt. Oh, so I just changed that rule somehow. But I have to change wall is stop if I want to. Rock is push. Oh, if I can make lava is push, that would be like the best. If something that is melt touches something that is hot, then that thing is melt will disappear. Have you played this before, number 39? Look at that. So cool. You have? Wonderful. Lovely to have you with us. Just want to kindly point out that no spoilers for this stream, okay? So no hints unless I directly ask for them. Thank you so much for being here, though. I always love it when people who've played these wonderful, weird indie games before come into the stream and just support. There were other solutions in the past. Yeah, I'm sure, right? Like the one you said, basically. Something that melts touches something that is hot, it would disappear. So I could probably make the lava disappear instead of push it. I imagine there are multiple solutions to most of these. Rock is stop. Skull is defeat. Flag is win. Wall is also stop here. You just move that. Baba can be me, that's fine. Look at these flowers, pretty little flowers. Could also do wall is you. I wonder if I could do that. Thank you for joining the campfire circle number 39. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Do you stream also? Just give you a little shout out here to see what you've been up to. No game. Cool. That's cool too. I'm really excited to see what happens if I do this. Ah. Amazing. Oh, damn. This is so freaking cool. It's just so freaking cool. Number 7, grass yard. Number 39. I think you are my 90th follower. Good on ya. Good on me. Grass is stop. Oh, interesting. So there's no rules around walls. I bet that could get you if you're not paying attention. But also I can't move this around, can I? Right now the flag is nothing. The flag will get stuck if I try to roll it out of there. If grass remains. There's no way to change grass's stop, is there? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, what we do? Oh no, the wall doesn't stop, so I can't get the flag across easily. If flag is me, I can use that to make Baba be win. Yep. Yeah, I just started Twitch a couple of days ago. Oh, right on. Right on. Welcome to the platform. How are you finding it? Flag is you. Oh man, this is fucking delightful. But I do need an is, don't I? Oh, I'll just bring the win. Yeah. Flag is you, flag is win. Oh, but without a U, we'll get stuck, won't we? I think so. Well, I mean, let's try it. We can always undo things here. Oops. Ah, we are stuck, yes. There's no U. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Oh, I just need to crisscross them. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. Okay. Okay, in that case, I just want to restart. Now that I know. How do I restart? LT. It's like YouTube, but better. I agree. I agree. Fewer trolls also. And obviously far more interactive. You sure you want to restart? This can disable... You can disable this prompt in the settings. Yeah, I want to restart. Okay, so I gotta put flag up there. Yeah, okay. I know what to do now. Right? Yeah. What a unique, interesting game. Kudos to him, Bully. Brilliant. Totally living up to the reviews I've heard. Okay. This takes requires 3 stars. I don't know how to get those. The lake. Oh, it's another area. Icy waters. Flag is win. Baba is you and sink. I wonder what that means as a rule. Baba is you. Yeah. Baba is also sink. Jelly is sink. So both Baba and Jelly are sink. Wall is stop, and there's another wall there. Oh, so I just remove sink and then I don't sink. But Jelly is sink, so if I hit Jelly, I sink. Okay. Cannot change these. Wall will be stop. Flag will be win. So we do have to get to the flag. Jelly will also be sink. We can't change that either. At least I don't think we can. But I can become wall. Maybe that can help. Oh, but I can't move. I wonder why. I could last time. Oh, because I'm you and... Huh, okay. Okay. Can I move this? I can. What if I push the sink into the jellies? What happens then? Ah. So they both sink. This is what you were talking about, number 39, weren't you? What console are you playing on? I'm playing on PC. Yeah, I play everything on Twitch on PC. I don't have any consoles. I don't own any consoles. Flag is win. They're outside the walls. Wall is stop. Rock is push. Star is sink. And we also have an and variable, which is fantastic. Skull is defeat, and that cannot be changed. Well, they can if I change the wall rule, but I can't get outside the wall. Yeah. Then there's crab. I do have to get outside the wall if I want to reach the flag. Okay, this looks like this one's going to be interesting. So what and does it that is gives one object two properties? Yeah, what and does is give an object two properties. Yeah, I figured, yeah. So the star sink and push? I wonder what that would do. The rock is push and sink. That would sink the star. And then the death thing. And then I can use crab is... Okay, let's try the push thing. Although if I just remove sink, it's perfectly safe now. Yeah, so I don't need to push the rock into it. But I will have to because the skull is defeat. So crab can be... So we don't need rock anymore because we've used up the rocks. So let's bring the crab out here. But I don't know how that would help because I can't reach the crab. Baba is use. Star is crab. That does. Oh, we don't have a star anymore. I'll put quotation marks around words to make sentences more readable. Yeah, got it. Cheers. Thank you. Star. Crab is push. Crab is sink. No. Wall is stop. Well, whatever I do with crab, it's gonna be outside. I feel like there would have been a way to save star, actually. Like I said before, the word Baba is exposed, so connect words to it. Oh, okay, okay. No hints, please. Number 39. No hints unless I ask for them, please. If you'll notice, I've got the... I think I have the tag. Let me make sure I have the tag on so I'm not miscommunicating with people. No spoilers. First playthrough. Yeah, no spoilers, please. Hmm. 'Cause, 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 I like trying to figure things out until I absolutely can't kind of thing, you know? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure you just forgot, so I'm just reminding you. Cheers. So yeah, so Baba is you, and as you said, I can connect other words to Baba. So it can be rock is Baba, and then I'm outside. Lovely. What a dope ass interesting game. Damn. What do you play on number 39? Oh fuck. Okay. Love is push. Okay. Kiki is move. So these are all Kikis. So as long as I move, they're just gonna keep on moving along that grid. Okay. Holy shit, this gonna get complicated. So love is when you play on Switch? Nice, right on. What I really appreciate about the Switch is that like with the membership you can connect to and play with anybody in the world, right? Who owns a Switch. It's a really great feature that's not game specific. What does wait mean? Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Algae is defeat. Right. So Baba, so all of these things I can also manipulate. I can manipulate. Yeah, I can push is and other stuff there. Algae is defeat and move. Keep love as win. Keep Baba as you. There we go. Oh, I need the and. Right. It's not gonna work like that. I need the and. So. Oh, but we can just put it at the bottom, can't we? Yeah. Oh, the heart moves with it. Why though? That oh, love is push. That's why. Okay, so let's remove that. There we go. Amazing. Wow. Pillar yard. Love stuff that makes you like think outside the box. I love the animation too. I love that they could have easily just made all these pieces static, but like just like the itty little bit of animation to make everything look just slightly more alive, along with the music is beautiful. It goes together very well. You're better at this than a lot of people I see play this for the first time. Oh, thank you very much. I've always loved enjoyed puzzle games, but I think I've been away from them for a while, and recently exploring indie games have like gotten me back more into puzzles again, and just really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Baba is you, wall is stop, flag is win, pillar is push, thankfully. Algae, nothing about algae. Algae. Star is defeat. Okay. So we can make flag into you. We can make flag into push. Let's see how that would help me though. Okay, so you and push. And also make wall into you. But that would be... I would be stuck with that. Well, yeah. Let's say make pillar is you also. Flag is push. So, okay, what do I need to do here? I need to get to the flag. And I cannot... Yeah, I can't change the flag as win. That one's constant. That's not changeable. So, but I can turn the flag into push, which I don't necessarily want. I can make the flag into me. That could work. But I don't see how I can push that. Yeah. Because I could possibly make... If flag is both me and win, then I win the level, don't I? But I don't think I can get you there without breaking Baba, right? Yeah. But Let me try. I don't think this is gonna work. Let me just play around. They gave me a lot of pillars, so I can use them to sort of help manage. Ooh. Crawdaddy. What's shaking, bruh? Getting ready for bed. Just wanted to jump in and say, hey, really appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing okay. I hope the move is going all right. I hope you have a restful slumber tonight. I really appreciate you popping in to say hello. Man, this game is just brilliant stuff. Okay. Try to work on the puzzle instead of just gawking at it. So if I can push pillar as you up. Yeah, I can place a pillar underneath you and push the pillar down and then go up, and Baba's just sitting there. Yeah. Then once I get it up there, how do I move it to? Oh, I could also make flag as wall. Can't I? Oh no, no. It has to be. It has to be noun and function, right? Like you can't connect noun and noun. Doing well. Glad to hear that, Crawdaddy. I'm doing very well. Thank you. I love these indie game showcase streams that I've been doing weekly. Yeah, and I'm totally digging this. And NinaMeep actually gifted me this game, by the way. Bless her. I think this is something I could probably throw hours into delightfully. So yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. .39's doing great too. Oh, that would have been awesome if I could just do flag as wall. I don't think that works, but let me just make sure, I guess. Does it? The is lit up. Oh, so yeah, flag became flag became wall. So flag is both stop and win. Interesting. If I could make flag as you, oof, damn, that would be sexy. The feeling I could. Okay. Okay. Oh, but I need pillars push first. Because I need to place the pillars around in certain places, if I'm not mistaken. So, once I make pillars U, yeah, so I need to have a pillar placed underneath U so it can push this all the way up, and then after it's there, because it would just keep looping around, wouldn't it? Yeah, and then I could use voice is very nice. Thank you so much, number 39. The lovely compliment. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna happen here. We'll put this here. Let's see, and we'll put this guy here. Let's see what this does. Oh my god. This is so fucking cool. Oh no, I get stuck if I do that. But if I place... Oh damn, no, there's no way to make that work, but it would have been so cool if it could. Even if I place like a column of pillars there to move everything at the same time, it still wouldn't. I would still need pillar there. Even if I placed a column underneath flag to prevent pillar from sticking in, yeah, I would just get stuck because there would be no U. Okay. I'm glad we debunked that theory at least. That was fun to play around with. Let's see. Oh, everyone here, by the way. I don't know, Crawdaddy, I don't know if you're still here, but Crawdaddy Express here is trying to reach affiliate. So let's help them out if we can. Yeah, they're an awesome broadcaster. Super chill, super funny, very generous viewer. Also, just all around great guy. I spent hours thoroughly enjoying their Evil Within Kamikaze playthrough. It was so much fun. Great guy to hang out with on stream. So go and check him out. Hit him up with a follow. Get him to affiliate. Let's get that done. Star is defeat. So it wouldn't benefit me to make anything else defeat, I think. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. Oh, actually, I could make pillar defeat. And no, because then I can't move. I have to move pillar into stars in order to cancel that out. But I don't think I can. Oh, bro, I got this. I totally got this. I think I got this. If I make pillar as me, yeah, and then I can just move into the flag, and Bob's your uncle. Aha! Nice. Still Smiley was shaking. I'm kind of sorry I'm missing Kingdom Balance's stream, to be honest with you. And I kind of wish they were here too. I wish we could simultaneously stream and watch each other's stream, to be honest. Bob's not actually my uncle, thanks. Okay, sorry. I thought everybody's uncle was Bob. Apologize for assuming. You're one with the crowd. Oh, I love my emojis. Thank you for putting them in my chat. I like how they look. That would be awesome. I know, right? That would be awesome. I'm thinking of changing my indie, like today's stream. I'm thinking of changing this to Sundays from now on, because I don't like missing Kingdom's indie streams. So many great games that come up on there. I have 5 uncles, but they're not Pops. Oh well, okay. Nobody's perfect. 5. Oh, this heat is... Gets too hot, gets too cold, gets too hot, gets too cold, gets too hot, gets too cold. It's frustrating. This looks different. Flag is win, Baba is you, wall is stop. Why is this bigger? Done, right? No? Why not? Oh, because there's no U. There still has to be a U. Wall is stop is entirely protected. It's peculiar, this side of the screen. Yeah, I mean, even if I switch to flag is you, I'd still be stuck. Baba is win. Yeah, we'd still wouldn't be able to meet each other. More like Baba's your uncle. Make this funny. It makes me mad because I want to be in all your streams. Yeah, man, I know. I totally feel you. That's exactly how I feel. I'm disappointed. I tried 5 horror games in a test and none of them worked. Oh, boo. Boo. You mean for your laptop, right? I imagine your PS would be fine with whatever you're trying. But you still got a few games that will work on the laptop, right? You still got some in reserve. You found a bunch last time. I already experimented with this, right? Huh. Oh, this does work. Baba is flag. Baba is you. But there is no win. That's why the game is breaking, right? Yeah, okay. That works. Ooh, what's this? Submerged ruins. Locked in. Lock. Ooh. Check this out. Level Lake Extra. Submerged ruins. You missed the comment above, Baba. I can't even schedule all around all your guys' streams, otherwise I never stream. Yeah, and that's the other thing. We can't schedule around everything anyway, right? Thanks for pointing that out to me. That I missed the message. Yeah, I do. I was just feeling in a horror vibe tonight, so wanted to play those, but nope. Bad. Nothing on the PS that's horror that is affordable at the moment. Wall is stop. Well, PS is expensive, so I'm guessing no. Okay, wasn't paying attention. Flag is defeat. Crab is defeat. Oh, so there lies the rub. Rock is push. Baba is you. So I could do Raucous Stop or Raucous Wall. No. Or I could make Rock as me. Yeah. And then it's the crab is defeat that's gonna screw me over each time, huh? Nothing free. I'm broke until payday. Also, the things on PS4 aren't the style of horror I want. I have murdered Soul Suspect I could play, but I'd have to start over and don't really want to, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to play something, it's not a good idea to just put that on. Come on Twitch with it, you know? At least in my opinion. I know there are like partner streamers out there who like severely dislike games, but they still play. I mean, it's fine, it's their job, and that's the branding they're going with. But I think I could never do that. So, I mean, is there any way I can... Unless I become Wall... And right now... Yeah, okay. As soon as flag becomes win, crab becomes defeat. So let's assume we have to do that. Let's assume we have to have crab be defeat and flag be win. And if that's the case, how would I get around to the flag? I would have to move the wall. The wall would have to be push. So if we bring rock as push and make rock as wall, no, then they both would become stop. And I cannot make wall push, can I? I wonder if the instructions work in this direction. Let me experiment with it and find out. I don't think this works. But also I've never tried it, so I don't know why I'm saying. Yeah. So it has to be noun. Noun is function. I could never play games I don't enjoy. Well, that's why I stopped Vampire. Yep. As we always say, not as bad as Vampire. Sorry, I think I moved my camera, so I'm just checking. That's fine. The music is lovely. But rock is pushed is definitely be meant to be moved around. We make rock as Baba. Will that help? No, that won't help. Also make something, we can make rock as stop, but that wouldn't help. What about Baba as push? Does that do anything? Oh, but there's no U. Put rock there. Check that posture. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you for redeeming that. Where's my water at? I also want some water. Oh. Kingdom Balance with a raid. Welcome in, Kingdom Balance. I was just thinking about you. Thanks for putting the shout out, Shell Smiley. Appreciate you. So how was your stream today? I was just telling Shell Smiley that I want to switch today's my indie days so that I can watch you a little bit. Actually, we were talking about how wonderful it would be if we could simultaneously stream and watch others stream. How are the rest of the games? I mean, I saw a little bit of Witch Thief. It looked fun but intense. Got the raid notice twice. I wonder why. Thank you for making the campfire circle bigger. I like this message more. How are the rest of the games, Kingdom? How are you doing? Oh, it looks like Kingdom's not here on the list. The list is probably wrong. list is finicky. It looked like the raid failed on my side somehow. Yeah, and then I got another raid from you. Yeah, I think it worked. Like, Stream Elements notified me both times that you're raiding. So I think it totally worked. And the user count has gone up too, so that's another indication. Kingdom, have you played this game before? Because it is fucking amazing. Like, I've never played anything like this. I think. I feel like I feel like I played at least one game before this that was about manipulating the rules. Oh, it was by that developer that made Hex. What was that other game? The one about the video game that's broken but not broken. Pony Island. Pony Island is the other one that was kind of like this, but this one has it's not so fucked up like Pony Island. Alright, so what now? The rock is me and Baba is push. Now that doesn't do anything. Because crab is still defeat, right? Oh, possibly. That could possibly work. No, I need an extra thing. I need a thing. I need a thing. Just need one more thing and it would have worked. No, but I need Baba to be push also. Feel like we were onto something there. Okay, good. No, I heard of it but never saw it. I think you would really like this. Very cool. Very cool. Just changing parameters of the world to find ways outside the box, out of the box solutions. They're all out of the box solutions, really. How was the first two games? They were good. The first one was called Errant Kingdom, and it was a visual novel with lots of queer characters. And what I really appreciated about it was I mean, it's like a fantasy setting, High Kingdom fantasy setting with humans and fays and stuff, and lots of queer love. Lots of queer characters that you romance and stuff, but there's also, like, if you choose to not romance anyone, you can still, like, that's one of the features, that you can still, like, the gameplay quality or the gameplay features are not reduced in any way if you don't romance anyone. You can also comfortably play the game without romancing anybody. And there are in dialogues, you have, like, a few different options, like good dialogue, honorable dialogue, bad, harsh dialogue, but you also have flirt options, you have polyamorous flirt options, and you have ace flirt options. So I really appreciated that, and the art was beautiful. And it was very easy to, like, read through. I usually find it kind of tiring to read through visual novels, but this was very, very fun. Very easy. And then the second one was Strainge, and it was developed by the same team. I showcased one of their games last week, Dead Pixels, and I liked it. I liked it better than the game last week also, but it was only a few minutes long, and this is our third one. Errant Kingdom is totally a game you'd love. Yeah, I think you'd, if you like visual novels, like, I think you would really like Errant Kingdom. Yes, I'd love to play it. BRB, okay. Okay. Get back to this here. Rock is you, but Baba is not push. Yeah. Baba is push, but Baba not go far enough. This heat. Heat cold, heat cold, heat cold. Sorry I keep complaining about that. It's really annoying. Baba is stop. No. Goddamn crabs. Crab is defeat, flag is win. Just wondering if there's any way around that. Okay, what did the other thing that... If rock is you, does that change anything for me? Not really. Yeah, not really. Then do rock is crab. Crab is defeat, but then rock would be defeat. Oh, and then defeat and defeat cancels. So if then I push the rock into crab, it would get rid of one of the crabs. But rock would have to be push also at that point, yeah? And I would need an extra is, which I don't have. Yeah. Okay, number 39, if you are still there, I think I'm ready for a hint. If you remember how to do this one. Wall is stopped. There is nothing I can make other nouns stop Baba. Oh, by other nouns it's just Baba. Oh. Maybe I can push the crabs in then? Oh, maybe. Let's see here. Let's do the same thing. Near me, I hear people... Oh, posture. Forgot about it. I hear people hooting and hollering. It's honestly refreshing. That's nice. What do you think's going on? I mean, I'm just curious. I haven't heard that in a while. Not from you lot in Victoria. Yeah, okay. Baba's so cute. Where is little Baba? Baba and around. And then we make Baba stops me. I can't push Baba anymore. So yeah, it's not gonna help. Jana's party. They've been at it for a couple of hours. I missed those get-togethers. The sound is legit nostalgic, weird, and no, not weird at all. Given the given the year and a half we've all been through, not weird at all. Can you push Baba and Rock? What do you mean? Right now I can push Baba. I am Rock. Are you asking if Baba and Rock can be pushed? It can. If I just make Baba is Rock. Yeah, it can. But the crab is defeat, that's the problem. Not like that? The words Baba and Rock, can you push them together? Yes. Like that? Yes, I can. And that makes me Baba again. Yeah, I can do that, but I'm not sure it helps me is the thing. Really feeling like I'm really wanting there to be a way to manipulate crab and flag commands, but surrounded by walls, so I just don't see how, and I can't move wall as stop. I can make other things stop. I can make something else is wall. But again, that doesn't help me. Making anything wall, since wall is stop, would make it immovable. We actually need to move past the crabs. And initially the crabs aren't defeat. The flag is defeat. But there's also no way to bring the boulder out. Can you use a word to push the rock past the crabs? Yes, I can. I can. Like, if I put the boulder here, I can use the words to push the boulder in, but crab is defeat. So if anything hits crab, it disintegrates. It gets defeated. So if crab wasn't defeat, I could push it past the crabs, over the crabs. But right now I can't. I want to see if there's any way I can make Raucous Push come out while... it looks like I can't. Yeah, I'll just get stuck if I do. Yeah. Oh, I can, because Rock is not push anymore. Okay. Okay, that's progress. I don't know exactly how this is gonna help me yet, but I have a very strong feeling. This gives me more options. So. Okay. Can you use word to push the run? How about rock is crab and rock is you? Rock is crab. And rock is you. We can definitely do rock is you. I don't see, oops, there's not enough space to pull. I can put an is there. Yeah, let's pull these out and then we'll. Oops. Okay. So flag is defeat now, and crab is nothing. We put Baba in there. I've never wanted to crash a party so much before. Aw, babe. I understand. You can hear the music and the people talking even it's super close to my house. Flag is defeat. Okay, so the only thing that can be a win is the flag. That we know for sure. But as soon as flag becomes win, crab will become defeat. So we need to get something into this space here before we push that, but I don't know how to bring me something in here. The only thing that can come in here is me. I can't push something else in here because flag is defeat. I'm getting to that point too. I just want this to end. Yeah, me too. This fucking nightmare to end. I wanna go out and do things. Baba is you. So when rock becomes me, I'm just standing at the door listening to them. It's helping. Makes me smile. Aw, that's good. How about this? Crab is defeat and rock is crab. Can that be done? Crab is defeat and... Oh! I think it can. I'm not sure it'll yield the results I want, but yes, let's try that. Need to get rock out of there. Oh, no. If rock is no longer me, then I can't function. Yeah, it can be done, actually. I'm just... can you chain multiple sentences? Sort of. But if you want to put two functions to a noun, you need the function and we don't have and here. So we can do noun is noun, which is Baba is rock, or wall is Baba, rock is crab, as you said. But we can't do crab is defeat is win. We need and win if we want to apply two functions to a noun. Then you push the crabs into the flag. Oh, I know. Flag is defeat. Okay. Crab is push. We can't do that because crab has to come. It has to be crab is push, left to right or top to bottom. And given where crab starts off, the only place the word crab can go is to the right or nowhere at all. So we can't do crab is push. We can't attach any other function to crab besides defeat or nothing. But your idea is very appealing. If flag is defeat and crab is push, then you could push crabs into flag and just make them disappear. You can do rock is crab and rock is push, but that will require both is functions that are available to me, and there would be no you. I wouldn't be able to function. I'm confused how this game works, but I'm so intrigued. Yeah, it is confusing if you... I think you didn't start at the beginning. It would be confusing if you didn't start at the beginning, because in the beginning they just teach you the basics of how it is. So you're basically making up the rules, and you're trying to make up the rules that will help you win. Manipulate the rules. Rock is crab. Rock is push. So then you is left without a noun, which ends the game. Love the music. Love the music. Then you push the crabs, and the crab can be a target. I don't know what you mean by that. 1:30. I think what's happening is that I'm gonna have to come back to this with a fresh set of eyes and a rested brain. But it's really, 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 really fun. I can't stress this enough. It's a absolutely brilliant, unique, mind-bending game. I was thinking like Baba is crab. Okay. Or rock is crab. I can do that, but I can't attach any other functions to it though. See, because of where crab is, I can do rock is crab, or I could do Baba is crab. Oh, but if I do Baba is crab, it's worth a shot. Okay. We've got Baba is crab, and crab is defeat. Okay. And we have rock is you. Now, same thing. If I touch, since crab is defeat, if whatever touches crab will be defeated now. If you do rock is crab, can crab still be defeat? Yes, crab will still be defeat if I do rock is crab. So I'll still end up getting defeated if I touch crab, whether I'm rock or Baba touching crab. Anything that touches crab will get defeated. The problem here is we can't. Okay, we can't change. Yeah, we can't change crab into something else. We can turn things into crab, because we can go blank is crab, but we can't make crab as another noun. Mina Kitten G, so good to see you, man. My lady, how you doing? I was thinking like Baba is crab, rock is crab. You do rock is crab, can't say that, yeah. Don't you see? The Baba was you the whole time. I'm starting to. It's really fucking with me. So you can have two sentences in one. Yes, you can. You just cannot have two. You see the functions, push, defeat, win, stop. You cannot have two of those assigned to a single noun unless you have and along with is what I was saying earlier. But I think maybe I wasn't very clear. What if something is crab, but crab is not defeat yet? Same thing. Whatever is crab would turn into crab. Yeah? But yes, you would not be defeated if you touch crab then. But then nothing is win, because flag would be defeat. So there would be no way to win. What can you possibly do to push crabs? You have to make crab is push. That's it. There's no other way to do it, as far as I can tell. And you cannot do that because that corner is blocked off by the walls. There is wall is stop in the lower left corner, but they're in a corner, so they cannot be moved. I could make Baba as wall is stop, but the thing is it's attached to the function stop, so it won't move. It'll just stay where it is. You know? Baba will just become wall. What happens if you What if something is crab, but the crab's not if I'm not a man. I'm doing okay though. Yeah, I apologize for that. It came out as a, what's up, man, kind of thing. But I apologize. Wasn't intentional. I'll be more aware. I'm doing okay though. I'm glad to hear that. How was the rest of your Zelda stream? What happens if you push a word into the actual crab? You can't. Oh. Oh. Okay, you can. But nothing happens. Like, the functions don't interact with the objects in the game. I like how this game makes you think in programming terms. Yeah, I really appreciate that. You're cool? Okay, cool. Oh, I think I finished shortly after you left. I think I beat Dungeon 3. Oh, nice. Nice. Well done. Yeah, pushing the words into crabs won't do anything. I think it's time to let this be. Yeah, I think it's time to let this be. Come back with a fresh... I will definitely come back to this. I don't know if I'll come back to it on stream or when that will be, but I will definitely come back to this game, whether online or offline. Because this has been an absolute pleasure. Let's get out of here. Return to main. Rules. Wall is stop, Baba is crab. Oh, okay, it also displays the rules in a list for you here, which is nice. Rock is you, yeah. So that was Baba is You, a game by Arvi Teikari. And I believe the author is officially named Hempuli on the game page here. Yeah, absolutely delightful. I highly recommend it. Brilliant concept. Brilliant framing. Independent Games Festival winner. Oh, and the soundtrack is also available on itch.io, so you can check that out too. Soundtrack's great so far. So those were our 3 games today. Oh, let me post where you can get it. I know where Dungeon 5 is, and I have the tools to progress Dungeon 8 now. That's fantastic. So next stream is going to be exciting too, is what I'm hearing from that. Yeah, this game is great. If you had one more object, then you could have pushed an object through the words crab and flag onto the right side. But that wouldn't help me though. Through the words crab and flag onto the right, because if I pushed an object to the right corner, so you're saying if the object is function would work, but it doesn't work like that. It has to be noun is function, or noun is noun, or those two connected somehow. So if I pushed a rock, or if I pushed Baba into the right corner, it wouldn't function as Baba is win. I would actually have to push the word Baba to onto the right, which I can't do because it would just push the other nouns. It would just push crab and flag onto the right. Anyway, it's not what you meant. Sorry, it's a little hard to communicate and understand this just through words, I think. Just through chat. I want to try Baba as You. Oh, you should, and I think this would definitely work on your laptop. So give it a try if you ever get your hands on it, Shell. Highly recommend it. It should be. Yeah, you can come up with some pretty esoteric solutions in Baba is You. That's what I'm discovering. Sorry, I was gone. Now I'm back. No, it's okay. Number 39. We just stopped playing because we're at our um because I was running out of ideas, so I thought it'd be best to come back to this with a fresh mind some other time. Errant Kingdom sounded nice. Yeah, check out a few minutes of the VOD. The look of Errant Kingdom is also absolutely gorgeous. The art is so good. I think you'll know right away whether you like it or not. Dang, yeah, sorry, bro. um, but this is a game that I will definitely come back to. Absolutely, wonderful stuff. Yeah, all three games were good. Errant Kingdom was very good. I don't play visual novels much, but this one totally entertained me, and was easy to get into. Strainge was excellent also. Another the out of the two Dead Pixel games I've played, this was the better. This was the one I enjoyed more, I think. We'll see you later, number 39. Thanks again for the follow today and for the chat. Really appreciate it. We are going to rate somebody though before we end the broadcast. You're welcome to stick around for that if you wish, but if you wanna, if you got stuff to do and you gotta move on, that's totally cool too. I'll see you around. And thank you, Kingdom Balance, for the raid. Um, really appreciate it. I am gonna try to change my schedule so I can catch those wonderful indie streams of yours. Let's give you a quick shout out so that people know what I'm talking about. They want to find out. And my other wonderful mod, Shell Smiley. Get a little shout out yourself. Oh, Kingdom, how is attrition? And the one after Witch Thief. I can't remember the name. Oh, do you have raid messages? I do not have raid messages yet. No. I'm ready to come up with one though very soon. So thank you for the shout out. You're welcome anytime. Anytime. Let's see who else is online. The one after Witch Thief was scary in terms of racism. Yeah, okay. Sounds heavy. Yes. Oh, I kind of want to raid Stumley Ghost. For those of you who don't know Stumley Ghost's channel, I recently discovered them. I really like them. A very cool broadcaster. They're currently playing Apex Legends. They're practicing for a tournament, Apex Legends tournament tomorrow, and the reason being tomorrow the tourney is gonna have uh, teams that are representing queer folk. There's like a pride, gonna be a pride team, I think, on Apex. Not just a team, but like I don't know, a group, and like Stumley Ghost is gonna be on one of the teams, which I thought was really cool because you don't see clearly identified queer groups or segments in mainstream massive multiplayer onlines, yeah, like first person multiplayer online, first person shooters and stuff. So I thought that was really cool, and I think that's really cool that Stumley Ghost wants to practice and show up and represent. Because of course, a bit more mainstream representation would be awesome for all of us. One after which Thief was scared to the, and the last one was great. Tactical strategy, awesome. I love tactical strategy. I'll be sure to check out this VOD and the last one. I know I said that I would ASAP. I just really didn't get the time. All right, let's raid Stumley Ghost. And we'll be back tomorrow. For those of you who want to catch more Fire Don't Talk channel, 10:30 a.m. Bangladesh Standard Time. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we're gonna be doing the Messenger New Game Plus and possibly try to get the collectibles and the DLC. So I will see you all then. Stumley Ghost. Let's spell that right. Yeah. See you lot soon. Thank you so much for everything. Catch you later.